Good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly. I am coming on just to show this and ask for prayers. Unfortunately, this is another prophecy. Um, my God, I'm not sure about how many casualties or whatever, but my prayers go out to them. And let me make sure y'all can see it. Let me make sure y'all. Yes, y'all can. Again, I'm going to play this one more time. So I have been having vivid dreams about some upcoming events, and one of them is a flood and everything in certain countries. Um, it's a lot of things. Some things I never share with you guys because some of you all can't handle it. But this goes back to the people that get mad at me when I talk about God and everything. You know, they have something to say about that. Like I say, I'm not a one trick pony. I talk about a lot of things, but I always put God in it because without Him, there is no me. And it's things like this that makes me tell y'all what's the problem in thinking God when you leave your house, when you come back. Just think if some people was most likely on this bridge and probably was going to work or coming home from work like they normally did, and this bridge collapsed. Think about that. They were probably going to work or coming home, and this bridge collapsed. So we need to stop taking for granted that, oh, I'll just be able to run up to the store and I'll come back, ain't nothing gonna happen. When will you stop to think that everything that you do has an expiration date? Do you hear what I'm saying? So, yes, I thank God when I wake up. So, yes, I thank God when I get up out of my bed. Because just because I'm woke don't mean I have the activities of my limbs. So once I see, no matter how stiff or whatever, that I have the activities of my limb, I thank God for that. Before I leave my home, I ask God, I pray Psalms 91, where He assigns my angels to protect my goings and comings. He encamps them around my cars. He's with me. He sends them with me, and He goes before me on my next day, on my next thing. See, I talk to God. I know Him and He knows me. If you all can't see the writing on the wall, I don't know what's wrong with you. So I got up and seen this because I don't watch the news. Everybody who knows me know I don't watch the news. So somebody sent this to me. And I was like, oh my goodness, because I know a couple of content creators that I watch is in this particular area, you know? So again, when I tell y'all I don't have time to have hate in my heart with nobody, I don't have time to have hate in my heart for nobody. If I gotta hate you, I don't need to be bothered with you in no capacity. because something like this may happen. Just like when y'all saw on the news with that semi hanging off the bridge, that was right here in my city. That girl's auntie belongs to my granddaddy's church. That's how close that was. And the whole time, she praying, she's praying, she praying. What they didn't show y'all is the fireman that came down to get her and wrapped this thing around her so he can hoist her up. When they got up to the bridge, not only was she shouting, but that white fireman was shouting on the bridge. Because, like he said, it's one thing to do the drill in a test, it's a whole nother thing when it's life and death. That white man was shouting with her. See, they won't show that because they don't want to give God no due. So I wanted to share this. Okay, yeah, I still got time because I have to go in today for a little slight little whatever. So yeah, and I wanted to come on and say this while I was sitting here, and y'all do what you do. Good morning, MB. I just saw you, baby. Hey, 300. Uh, do what you do. Okay, do what you do, because I can't change nobody. Like I said, if I reach one person, I'm good. Because a lot of y'all, what the Bible calls stiff neck. Stiff neck means you know what to do, but you won't do it because you know you're gonna keep doing it your way. And I realize there's a lot of people I never ever change because you stiff neck. You just gotta you know you can't tell me nothing. I ain't, I heard what you saying, but I ain't gonna change at all. And that's fine. That's fine. Because you can lie to me, you can lie to each other, but the one person you can't lie to is God. So when you get to heaven, everything that you've heard, you're gonna be responsible for. That's what y'all don't understand. You can't get up and talk about, well, God, I didn't hear that. I don't remember. He gonna pull them books up. I keep trying to warn you, keep trying to tell you. No, this is not church, but I am who I am. My condolences and prayers goes out to everybody that was involved in this bridge collapsing this morning. This is so sad. That's why the bridge in Kentucky where I live at, they have closed that bridge down so they can do further extensive examination on that bridge to make sure that it does not collapse. Here's the thing. When y'all go to vote, think about this. Because all this money that they sending over to Ukraine, Russia, and all that, and we got bridges here that needs to be repaired. Even Obama said that. He said we got bridges and overpasses here that need to be reinforced. They need to be redone because we have more people living now than when these bridges were put up. Think about that. All these, and I'm not for Republicans either. I told y'all I'm independent. But I'm just saying, think about that. When y'all hear all these so-called people talk about, well, the Democrats and the Democrats, what are they doing for Americans? The Republicans, what are they doing for Americans? At least they do stand for America. I will say that the Republicans do try to put Americans first. White Americans, then Black Americans, or white Americans, then Mexicans, then Blacks. But nevertheless, at least Americans come first. We have sent so much money supposedly over in these other countries for what? And we don't even take care of home. We don't take care of home at all. There should never be a qualified American without a job. And if y'all haven't picked up on what these people are doing, these companies are putting up "we hiring" signs because they got their money. And see, as long as they say they hiring, they can put that sign up and not have to pay their money back. They got a certain amount of time to pay their money back. Okay, once they fill all those positions. Well, they putting these signs up and knowing dang well, yeah, y'all hiring, but y'all not putting nobody in positions. You're having interviews, and that's all you're doing is interviewing. That's it. It's a game. It's a game. Now here's the thing. I don't know if in y'all city or state or whatever, in here in Kentucky, in different cities in Kentucky, Family Dollar. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all can look it up. Family Dollar is like Dollar General, Dollar Tree, something like that. Okay, Family Dollar is going out of business. They are having 50% off sales. All the Family Dollars. I told y'all something's coming, and y'all keep on overlooking me. And she don't know what she talking about. She get on my nerves, thinking she know everything. Why would you sit here and listen to me then? Because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my tribe, those that know that I've been on it. I told y'all something's coming, and something's big. And if you're smart, which I hate that I waited on my mama because I end up not going. So now it's really not nothing left but probably scraps. And I ain't just gonna go and buy no scraps. But when I told my mom, I said, look, we need to go because you always say I never tell you. We need to hit Family Dollar because the white Family Dollars got 50% off. The black Family Dollars got 20% off. They still trying to sell stuff. I said, we need to go out here a little bit where I live at and a little bit beyond and hit them Family Dollars so we can stock up on a whole lot of stuff. I mean, soap powder, dishwashing liquid, containers to put your stuff in. I mean, and antiseptics, all of that. We could have stocked up on all of that stuff. Do you hear me? My mama, okay, okay. 2 days later, she was like, "You think they? I'm not dealing with you." So, y'all, that was my fault. That was my fault trying to wait on my mama. That was my fault. But next time, I ain't waiting on her. I'm not waiting on her at all. I'm gonna do like I do and go get my stuff and just let her. Why didn't you tell me? Cause she moved too slow. I don't move slow. See, when God gives me an urgency, I go. And this is the one time that I hate that I didn't. My friends, let me see if I can pull up my friends' baskets. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna play this one more time. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Make sure y'all can see it. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Look. See them shelves? Could have got cereal, cookies, everything. Everything. Now let me show y'all. Because this is how my basement look. Hers is, she's been in it way longer than me. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all her basement. Wait a minute. When I tell y'all to stop, I was gonna go down there and take a picture of mine, but just hers is a little bit better than mine, so I'm gonna show you hers. When I tell y'all to stop, we don't be playing. Hold on. Y'all know these computers take forever lately since they trying to add everybody and their mama. Hey, boo. Hey, the queen. Smooches to you, boo bear. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Scroll. Okay, here we go. This is how my base. This is my friend's basement. Mine's is something like this. Hold on. My son just got finished organizing some more. Let me see if y'all can see it. Y'all see this? This is my friend's basement. Hold on. See that? See that? See that? Hold on. Because I'm, like I said, me and my son, we've been getting even my upstairs cabinets together. Like, I got containers now that slides in your cabinets. I got those, and honey, those are so organized now, they ridiculous. My baby girl came over here and put my other shelf up, like her shelf right here. Put my other shelf up in here in my office. I got all my teas and stuff on one, all my different herbs in different categories on the other, all my medicine that they gave me from the doctor on one. I got it all stock. Honey, who? I told her I'm trying to be like her. She's way more advanced than I am right now, but I ain't no slouch either. Man's is almost like this. Look, now this is more or less like mine's is right here, and I got stuff on the side, and I got a whole nother one of these across from this one with some stuff on it. I think this is it. Let's see, yeah, that's it. Yep. I don't drink deer pork, so I would never have a stock of deer pork. So let me reiterate. Okay, the queen. I've been telling my people for like 5 years now, at least 5 years. Stock this, stock it. Just keep getting a little bit, stocking it up. Keep getting a little bit, stocking it up. Keep getting a little bit, stocking it up. And then when it gets too far, if nothing happened, then you go and in your stockpile, you use that stuff, but you replace it. Some people just lazy. They don't want to take the time to do it. And because in the back of their mind, even though everything I have prophesied to these people on here has came true, in the back of their mind, they still saying it ain't gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. That's what in the back of their mind, even though they know and they listen to me, in the back of their mind, nothing's gonna happen. I ain't got to do that because nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. And my thing is, even if it don't, what's the you know what's the problem with not having something where you don't have to fight everybody to get it? It just I've been telling them medical too. I've been telling them, girl, I've been on it. I told them medically what they should have already had. I guarantee you, it's people that listen to me all the time. I guarantee you, they ain't got nothing stocked up. I guarantee you, they don't have nothing stocked up. If I was to ask right now, how many people got stuff stocked up that I've been telling them to get, won't nobody say nothing because nobody has nothing stocked up. I even been telling them what soups to get, everything. Like, get you some canned goods. Even if you gotta get Campbell soup, a vegetable beef soup, at least you'll have some meat in it, and you can have this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 and blah. Just get that dollar this, 50 cent this, that. They rather keep spending money on Big Macs, Burger King, whatever, and not stock up nothing. So I ask God to be released from that because that's torture to me, especially when I see what's coming and I've been seeing what's coming. I've been telling people there would be a shortage and people start laughing at me because they couldn't, nobody in their city was telling them about a shortage. No news, no nothing. All of a sudden the news started talking about there's going to be a shortage. Now everybody talking about, it's going to be a shortage. Do I know everything? No, I only know what God tells me. I hear you, the queen. See, you smart. Yep. Yes, ma'am, I do. I am a prophet. Yes, ma'am. Been prophesying since I was 4 years old. I told everybody about TD Jakes scandal. I told everybody about the government thing. Told everybody it would be another celebrity that was going to go down. I told everybody it would another. This is just stuff from last year. I told everybody there would be a. I see another preacher. Something going on with a preacher. It's going to be bad. I didn't know that it. I didn't know that the preacher was going to be Carlton Pearson, and I didn't know he was going to die. Okay. I just told everybody I see something happening to another preacher, a big name preacher. I haven't seen who yet, but yeah. Girl. So yeah, it sure ain't. The queen, it sure ain't. People don't get it. That's one thing I miss about having a husband that God sent me because, my husband was my sanctuary. He made my life better. He made me, uh, he was my zen. He was my soft space. You know, when I got home, see what people don't know about me. Yes, I preach. Yes, I'm whatever God says I am. But when I come through that door, I was so glad to be his wife because all I had to do was be his wife and a mother. Everything else, unless it was prophetic, other than that, everything else was outside, you know. And it felt good to not have to be nothing but his wife and the mother of our children. That's it. That was my soft space, you know, and everything. And so I said my new husband has his job. My new husband has his job picked out for him. He really has a job on his hand. Not a bad job, but a good job but he has a job nevertheless because um, he'll have to understand that God deals with me and that I first belong to God, then him. It can't even switch. I belong to God, then him. Okay. And he'll have to be priest, provider, and protector. He'll have to be all of that. And so, it's so funny because I'm sitting here talking about that. And God just spoke to me and said, he's already up for the test. So I can stop my little comment now. I can't even, God just wore me out with that. That's funny. I'm sitting here talking about this, God, because blah, blah, blah. He just said he's already up for the test. So Let me shut up because God already got that worked out. That's funny. Okay, move forward. Moving forward, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yes, I have feelings. Yes, I'm glad, girl, honey. Where have you been, child? You got to keep coming over here, honey. Yes, honey. So, y'all, um, another thing I was going to do, let me just touch on this real quick. Do y'all remember that little boy they found in that suitcase that had Vegas on it or whatever? Like he had been killed and put in a suitcase and set on the side of the road, and they was looking. Do y'all know this child? Have y'all seen this child? Whose child is this? And then once they found out whose child it was, they started putting a picture up of the mama. Yeah, how come the mother was right in my city? How come they killed that boy right in my city? They not even from here, but they came here to run away from the child's father or something, the mother and another woman. They was homed right in the west end of my city. They killed a little boy right there in my city. And I'm still saying my city because that's where I grew up, that's where I was born and everything. Right now I live on the outskirts of the city, but still the city. And they took the suitcase across the bridge in Indiana, left it on the side of the road and everything. That happened right here in my city. Because the girlfriend or the cousin or whoever was into voodoo or whatever, and she said the little boy had demons, and they was trying to get the demons out of the little boy, and they killed him. The white man said when he opened up the suitcase on the side of the road, the little boy's eyes were still open, like he was saying, "Please help me." They didn't even care enough to close his eyes. His eyes were still left open. They found the mother now. She's gonna do some time. I wish they would do you know the way I think sometimes when I'm in my natural doesn't work because it's really warped. But I wish every month they would go in there and beat her up, and I wish they would make her sit in that room with nothing but his pictures all the way around her room, and she would have to sit there 22 hours out of 24 with none but his pictures surrounding her wall. And once a month, they go in there, some women, and beat her up for the rest of her life. That's how I think. Don't make it right, but that's how I think. Because that little boy didn't ask for that. And his daddy wanted him. If you was going to do him like that, why don't you let the daddy keep him? See, that's what I don't get with some of you females. See, I'm not I'm not all female. When you wrong, you wrong. I stand with the man when he's right. That man tried to fight for his son, and you wouldn't give him the son. And you were supposed to take your medicine, and you ran away with the son only to kill the son. The man didn't even know you had, one, left the state, two, killed his son until he saw it on the news. Can you imagine that? And every judge that really don't take the time to review these cases really, really good and stuff, I think they should be brought up on charges. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Part of my ministry, actually the foundation of my particular gift and ministry that God has given me is deliverance. Okay. Not the fake deliverance that these movies have, but deliverance. And let me tell you something. A lot of these people on here that claim that they can put spells on you and they do this and they can burn candles and blah blah blah. I have no idea. They have no idea what that other side is really like. They have no idea. If they knew, they wouldn't play with it. Because I can tell you, case in point, let me say this and then I'm getting off of here. Let me say this. One day, my grandmother we had to dress up in white. And My grandmother told me, God rest her soul. My grandmother said, baby, tonight, no matter what you see, you stay focused and keep clapping your hands, okay? I said, yes, ma'am. And I said, why, Granny? She said, because the devil's going to show up tonight. I said, yes, ma'am. I didn't understand that, y'all. Okay. I knew about the devil because I was, a little kid. But in Sunday school, my parent and my grandparents and family and stuff taught me about Jesus and the devil. Okay. But how was he going to show up tonight? I had no idea. Okay. So, anyway, we get in the church and everybody's dressed in white. Okay. And so praise is going on real good. Praise is high. And I mean, we clapping our hands and it's right up my thing. I love stumping my feet and clapping my hands. Okay, even now. So I'm clapping my hands, stumping my feet, and they saying, Jesus, thank you, God, praising God. So all of a sudden, this man comes in. And this man comes in and he walks down this aisle. And first he walks. So now me being a kid, my eyes done changed to this man. I'm still clapping my hands a little bit, but I'm looking at this man. All of a sudden, the man started doing like a court jester, like jumping back and forth, like a court jester, right? He still, so now the praise done went up even higher, right? I mean, it's high now. I mean, everybody's, yes, God, blah. I mean, that's all you hear, clapping and praising God and all this and stuff. And my grandmother, she never took her eyes off what she was doing, but she kind of nudged me. So I started, turning back around and everything. But I'm still got my eyes on this man, right? Y'all think I'm lying. This man jumped back, went to the back where he came in at and started slithering to the front. And I mean slithering like a snake. Slithering. Praise begin to be higher. Clapping begin to be more. Praise begin to be higher. Clapping begin to be more. And I mean, he was slithering, okay? All of a sudden, he got to the front of the church in his slither, and white stuff started coming up out of him, okay? Next thing we know, he laid there. Next thing we know, his eyes started trying to whatever, and some people went over to him and everything. He said, how did I get here? What's wrong? What's going on in here? And all this and stuff like that. And man did not know that he was possessed. I saw that as a kid. So that took that fairy tale of what the devil is. It took that fairy tale away from me. Because I realized as a kid that the devil can show up in any form he chooses to. Not with no red coat and no pitchfork and the short tail and all of that. That ain't how he shows up. Okay? It's not. I've seen dead people walking that didn't know evidently they was dead. I've seen demons who once they realized I saw them ran away, I scared away. So yeah, y'all can keep playing with that if y'all want to. That's why I laugh when I hear people say, this person gonna burn a candle. I be like in my mind, like, okay. You did, D Queen? Wow. I know you right. I know you right. I don't close my eyes. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. We don't do that. We don't close our eyes. No, ma'am. My Bible tells me to watch as well as pray. Mm-hmm. That's what my word says. Let me tell you something else before we get up here. Like I said, I gotta go because I gotta get ready for my thing I have done today. Uh, but let me tell y'all this as well. First of all, y'all like my video. Like my video. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say that quick. Oh, okay. Last thing. I was younger. I was about 8, 8 or 9, and I had a dream. In my dream, I saw this lady who was a witch. I saw her house and everything. Okay, scared me. So we was having a skating party or something for the as a youth for our church and everything. So we pulled up on the street, y'all. When we pulled up on the street, I said, "Oh." Now I'm sitting on the bus. We wait, sitting on the bus, uh, and everything. And I happened to look to the right. I'm sitting on the right side of the bus. So I look out the window. There's the house that I dreamed about. There's the tree that I dreamed about. Only thing I hadn't saw was the woman who was the witch. Y'all think I'm playing? This woman came outside on her porch, looked dead at my window. When I looked dead at that woman, that's the witch that I had saw in my dream. And she was staring dead at me. She didn't blink or nothing. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because I thought the woman was going to try to come and get me or whatever. But when she looked at me, she had this just weird look. And I looked at her and just kept looking at her like, I cannot believe I'm seeing this witch. So yeah. Yeah, she knew who I was. Absolutely. She knew exactly who I was. I played around with a Ouija board once, never again. A dark spirit walked in my room and touched my leg. Girl, I know. I know. Let me tell you something else that happens. When you have dedicated, okay, so me, I've been without my husband since 2021. Okay. He died of complications from COVID and everything, 2021. So I've been without him and any man. I haven't slept with any man and not going to until I get married. So let me tell you, when you dedicate your life to God, there are things that happen. So I was in my bed about a week and a half ago. I was laying in my bed, okay? All of a sudden, in my bed, on the other side of where I was not sleeping. I'm sleeping on the right side. On the left side, the bed went down and something slid in the bed next to me. Okay. And I'll break that down one day and tell y'all what that was. Immediately, I had to rebuke that. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I thank you guys for coming over here. I do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let me show y'all this one more time. Come on, come on. And this was somebody sent this to me, so hopefully y'all see this. So let's keep them in prayer this morning, y'all. That's the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. So yeah, let's keep them in prayer. It says a casualty incident has been declared with over a dozen cars and many individuals in the water. Y'all, my God, my God, my God. Okay, y'all. So let's keep them in prayer. God bless you guys. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Take that. Smooches.